What is up, guys? It's Powered on Diamonds coming to you with another daily upload. Yo, so we have some breaking news on Tay-K, the rapper who made The Race, the viral song, music video, the whole thing. This ain't good news, guys. Basically, Tay-K has been in question about two different murder cases in the past, let's say 2 years, ever since like 2016, 2 3 years ago. And basically he pled guilty to some murders, or to aggravated robbery, and he ended up getting a murder charge instead. So we're going to run through this article by the New York Times, and we're just going to break this shit down for y'all and give you like the real scoop on what's going on with Taymor. Alright, so Tay-K's 19. Released a hit single, The Race, while on the run from authorities, and he's facing up to 99 years, guys. Imagine that. 19 facing 99 years. Damn, this shit's wild. Alright, so he says, Taymor McIntyre, a Texas teenager best known as rapper Tay-K, or Tay-K-47, Shouty, was found guilty of murder on Friday for his role in a 2016 armed robbery that left one man dead, and in a controversial series of events helped to kickstart Tay-K's brief viral rise in hip-hop. Brief. That's something we can talk about later. Alright, so The Race, a song by Mr. McIntyre, released online the same day he was apprehended by the United States Marshals after 3 months on the lam in 2017, included boasts from the rapper about violent crime and eluding law enforcement. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen this music video, which I'm guessing 99% of you have seen it, definitely go watch that right now. But it's iconic because basically what they're saying right here, Tay-K is posing with his own wanted poster. And this shit has got to be like top 5, top 10 most savage music videos made all time. No question, really, just because who do you know who had a most wanted poster in a music video before? Comment below, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think anyone else has ever done that, let alone being 17 when you were doing that, 18 when you were doing that. That shit's insane. The track was remixed widely by artists including 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, Fetty Wap. So basically, when The Race was going viral, it's kind of whack because a lot of artists will hop on and really ride that wave and act like they fuck with Tay-K just to kind of grow their fan base with Tay-K's fan base. Because when you're that viral, a lot of people want to tap into your virality and kind of gain off that general fan base. So you see Lil Yachty. This is how Lil Yachty stays relevant, just by hopping on hit songs. Fetty Wap, wow, it's kind of forgot about Fetty Wap. And it eventually reached number 44 on the Hot 100. That's insane. His first song to hit the Hot 100 went 44. Alright, so now it says Tay-K faces between 5 and 99 years in prison, though he was not found guilty of capital murder, which would have carried a mandatory sentence of 40 years without parole. The jury had begun deliberating on Thursday afternoon when the defense opted to not call a witness. They moved immediately to sentencing. Tay-K had pleaded guilty on 2 counts of robbery, that's what I was talking about earlier, and was found guilty of a 3rd count tied to the incident. But they argue he should not be convicted of murder because he was not the gunman. Alright, so what's that argument? He shouldn't be convicted of murder because he was not the gunman. Alright, obviously, that's what you're arguing, but where's the why? Like, give us some evidence. 6 others were charged on the robbery that left Ethan Walker dead. Prosecutors argued that Mr. McIntyre knew a shooting would occur when he and the others agreed to commit a robbery in hopes of finding drugs and money. Alright, so basically they're saying Tay-K and his squad went to go basically jug Ethan Walker. Alright, this guy must have had some drugs, had some money. Who knows? This dude could have been a low-key plug, right? So they go in there to rob him, and someone allegedly killed Ethan Walker out of those six people, right? And everyone's trying to say it's Tay-K. Basically, these six other people that were there all snitched on Tay-K, right? And they were all saying he did it, and that's ultimately what convicted Tay-K, right? The rapper, who was 16 at the time, was certified as an adult to stand trial. He had been placed on house arrest with an ankle monitor when he escaped in spring of 2017, setting off a manhunt for what the United States Marshals Service deemed a violent fugitive. Damn. According to prosecutors, Mr. McIntyre, I can't keep calling him Mr. McIntyre, man. What the fuck? According to prosecutors, Tay-K committed a separate murder in San Antonio while on the run, and has also been charged with beating and robbing a 65-year-old man in an Arlington park. Both trials are forthcoming. There's lyrics in one of his songs where he talks about like fucking up someone's face, and he says something like leaving marks on your head make you look like Aang, A-N-G, that dude from Avatar. Remember how he has like the markings on his head? And I remember seeing some shit out there on the internet about how people thought those lyrics were talking about this old man that he beat in that park because he really fucked his face up, I guess. So yeah, Tay-K really wasn't fucking around out here, man. One of the few rappers nowadays that was really actually rapping about the shit they were doing. Definitely to a fault. Ruined his career. Alright, so Brian Butcher, a lawyer representing the families of Mr. Ethan Walker, this is who Tay-K is alleged basically murdered, and two other alleged victims of Tay-K. I am glad a Fort Worth jury delivered justice, he said. But justice will not be fully complete until every penny of profit from Tay-K's music is awarded. Damn, so they basically want to take all of Tay-K's money from the streams of The Race, all of his other songs. Tay-K has music videos, Tay-K has a YouTube. Tay-K's been cashing out while he's been locked up, okay? And they're basically saying that justice will not be justice unless you take everything from Tay-K. I think this is kind of stupid. Good people do bad things. I'm not trying to excuse murder, but Tay-K definitely had a hard situation. And when he committed a lot of this, he was 16, 17. He wasn't even anywhere close to grown as a young man, right? And I think he'll probably end up getting around 40, 50 years. And even if you get out at that point, half of his life is already gone. So I don't think you need to touch his money. He's gonna need that for pay his lawyers. But you know, let the sentence do the talking. I think this is absurd. Representatives for Tay-K declined to comment. Damn. So it's basically, it's not looking too good for Tay-K. Comment below. I'm just kind of curious. What do you guys think of Tay-K's music? What was your favorite song by Tay-K? Because it looks like all the music we got right now out for Tay-K is all you're gonna get. So I think he had a lot of potential as a musical artist, but unfortunately he just couldn't. He made some bad decisions, and now he's facing the consequences. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I appreciate all you guys watching, and thank you. Tune into the next one.
Hearts beat.